Hello, 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 and happy Saturday and happy International Women's Day. Today is March 8th, and it's the day. Look, we really should be celebrating women every day, but we really gonna celebrate it today. So, for those who don't know who I am, my name is Davon Reeves, and I am the CEO and founder of Vesterr. So I'm pretty much a serial entrepreneur. I'm just putting my phone on do not disturb. So I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I started off as a front desk agent, and now I'm a co-owner of 3 hotels across 2 different states. And my goal is to come to you all weekly. Okay. And so today is International Women's Day, and so I'm just pulling it up. So it's celebrated, it's an annual holiday, and it's celebrated as a focal point in the women's right movement. All right. So International Women's Day, it focuses on issues such as gender equality, reproductive rights, and violence and abuse against women. All right. So this day was spurred by the Universal Female Suffrage Movement. And International Women's Day originated from labor movements in Europe and North America during the 20th century, with the modern holiday March 8th being declared by Vladimir Lenin. I love history, so I always try to figure out why things are created. And so this is why. So here's some more facts. So the earliest version reported was a Women's Day organized by the Socialist Party of America in New York City. This is from Wikipedia. All right, on February 28th, 1909. Okay. And so fast forward, the holiday became a mainstream global holiday following its promotion by the United Nations in 1977. So the International Women's Day is a public holiday in several countries. The UN observes this holiday in connection with a particular issue, campaign, or theme in women's rights. Oh, isn't that great? I love it. So if you haven't already, please celebrate a woman. Please celebrate yourself if you are a woman. I'm celebrating myself today on March 10th, which is a Monday. It's supposed to be the National Black Women's Day of Rest. Okay, so I'm excited about this day. We are going to be focusing on resting. So what I'm going to be doing on my day of rest, I am probably going to be sitting down on the couch and watching my favorite thing, which documentaries. Okay, I love documentaries, so it'll probably be a Netflix and chill day before I get my son and do his extracurricular activities and homework and everything else that he has to do. Okay. All right. So, and not only is it International Women's Day, it's also Women's History Month. And if you checked out my LinkedIn page, I talked about some different women in the hospitality space who has and who continues to inspire me. Peggy Berg, she is the founder of the Castell Project, as well as the founding member of the International Society of Hospitality Consultants, an organization that I'm a part of. And she founded Castell as a way to encourage more women in executive roles in the hospitality industry, as well as in ownership. So she was a hotel owner herself. So amazing woman. If you don't know who she is, you need to Google her, okay? And I'll make sure I put some information of her in the comments. And then I also talked about Dr. Debbie Cannon. She is the director of my alma mater, the School of Hospitality at the Georgia State University. Dr. Cannon has been a hospitality legend for over 20 something years. I'm so grateful for her. Y'all probably would not know who I am without Dr. Cannon, because she awarded me so many different scholarships while I was an undergrad, which allowed me to graduate from college. So I'm just forever indebted and grateful to her. So shout out to Dr. Debbie Cannon at the Georgia State University. And I also talked about Julianne Smith. She is the director, excuse me, not the director, she is the chief development officer. Okay, excuse me. That is a big deal, you guys, of IHG hotel brands. So basically, when you're trying to develop or convert a brand, you have to go through, and she's the highest position. So, and as a woman, I think that's truly amazing. So kudos to her. And IHG is also a supporter of the Vine Group, and I'm also a franchisee of Estate Bridge in Indianapolis Fishers. So shout out to IHG and shout out to Julianne Smith. All right, next on the agenda. All right, so there's some programs for my women who want to get into hotel ownership. There's some programs that have incentives to get to see more women in hotel ownership. Speaking of IHG, they have their Lift program where they have different initiatives and incentives to encourage more women to get in hotel ownership, especially if you're developing or converting a brand. Wyndham has women on the room, and Choice, they have their hotels, and all of these brands that I just mentioned, they have a program where they want to encourage women. So incentives and different initiatives and different things to get more women. There are 59,000 hotels in the United States, and probably less than 2% are owned by women, and less than 0.5% of that's probably owned by Black women. And so it's definitely a need for more women in hotels, not only in hotel ownership, but in executive roles as well. And at these conferences, but I think the hotel industry conferences are doing an amazing job increasing the percentage and being intentional, increasing the women speakers. I'll be speaking at the upcoming Hunter Conference in March 18th. So I'm super excited. If you're going to be at Hunter, please stop by my panel March 18th at 1 o'clock. We're talking about the principles of hotel investments. All right, so some for more women stuff. All right, so some deals that are on Vesterr that are led by women. We have the We Stay Suites in Louisiana. That's woman led by Adrian Connish. And then we have a new deal that's on the site. We have the new La Villa in Jacksonville, Florida, by Dr. V. Dunbar, Valencia Dunbar. So make sure I put the links in the comments if you want to know how you can support or learn more about these women-led projects, these commercial real estate projects. Let me know in the chat, and I definitely put the link in the comments. I thank you all so much. Happy Women's Day again to all my fellow women out here. National Women's Month. We should be celebrating women every day. Celebrate yourself. If you are a woman, celebrate your mama. You would not be here on this earth without your mama. So I'm gonna be celebrating my mama. I'm gonna call her tomorrow. She's been a great grandma to my son because he just loves her to death. And so I've just been fortunate to be surrounded by so many amazing women in the world who have just taught me to be the person and grooming that I am today. So I love you all. Thank you and enjoy your day. I'll see you next time. And also, if you like what you heard, make sure you like and subscribe.